Thanks for joining me here. Lots to talk about in the tropics, so this video will be a bit longer than usual. First of all, a hurricane may hit the Hawaiian Islands. I will show you the forecast models for that. A new system is developing in the Eastern Pacific, a different system than the one that may hit the Hawaiian Islands. Another one is developing, which it may or may not hit Mexico. I will go over the forecast models for that one as well. And a new system in the Atlantic, which should develop, and it may hit the continental United States within the next 2 weeks or so. I'll go over all this in this video. It's CBS Cyclone Sunday, August 31st, 2025. Starting with our system in the Atlantic, it currently has a 0% chance of development in the next 2 days and a 30% chance of development in the next 7 days. It currently is over Africa right now. Zoom Earth doesn't show the area for development, but if we go to the National Hurricane Center page, it shows it being a pretty big area of development. I'll show you the forecast models for this system later in this video, but it does have a very big area of development, so it could develop anywhere in that area, and also those areas change a lot too. Disturbance 1 in the Eastern Pacific currently has a 50% chance of development in the next 2 days and an 80% chance of development in the next 2 days, in the next 7 days. I think the system will mostly stay offshore, but of course I'm watching for potential impacts to the Baja Peninsula. Tropical Storm Kiko is a new tropical storm in the Eastern Pacific, and it is moving straight west, and it is forecast to gradually intensify into a Category 1 hurricane. And then it'll come very close, if not hit the Hawaiian Islands. I'm going to show you the GFS model. We're looking at the Central Pacific right here. They show it coming in maybe as a Category 2 hurricane, and then it gets really close to Hawaii, maybe just goes south. Most models are showing it just missing south, but of course any movement, any change to the north would make it almost a direct hit to the Hawaiian Islands. So this could be a very dangerous system. Be sure to subscribe if you live in Hawaii to get updates on the system, because it will be coming very close to the Hawaiian Islands. The European model, they also show it coming very close. The European model is showing this moving south of the Hawaiian Islands as well. Again, any change to the north means Hawaii takes pretty much a direct hit. Mainly the Big Island would feel the impacts if it did. But this is a very dangerous system. Any tropical cyclone is a very dangerous system. The North Atlantic, I'm going to show you the European model for that. It shows the system, if you look at the bottom of your screen, it shows it slowly developing, moving toward the Caribbean, and then once it gets pretty much at the Caribbean, it starts to turn north, and then it may come very close to Bermuda. That is a hurricane that it's showing right there. The European and the GFS models are showing this being a hurricane. The Canadian and ICON model, I'm going to start by showing you the ICON model. They show it developing a little slower, and if it does, it could travel into the Caribbean, hit the Lesser Antilles, which is basically just the smaller islands of the Caribbean, and then it could continue and hit the lower 48 of the United States. So this is a very... This is a system that I am going to keep a very close eye on for the United States. We haven't really taken a hit at all this hurricane season, but that could change. The only system we've gotten so far this year is Tropical Storm Chantal, which hit the Carolinas. So that's it for today, guys. Be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see ya. 10 years ago today, Hurricane Fred was making its way through the Cabo Verde Islands. This system is the only hurricane to go through the Cabo Verde Islands. They have occasionally experienced tropical storms, but it's not that common. Fred was the second easternmost hurricane in the Atlantic in history, only Hurricane Pablo being further east than this system. So this system was pretty significant. The northern Cabo Verde Islands were they felt the worst impacts of the system, but of course the southern Cabo Verde Islands still felt impacts of the system.